What is up, guys? Scorpion K3 here, back again with another episode of Terraria. Last time we built some structure and did a little bit of excavating down towards the abyss. We've done some exploration, but we've yet to reach an ocean due to rampant death, I suppose would be the best way to phrase it. Got a hold of some silver, so we have a bit better gear now. And in this episode, I think I'm going to try and reach the ocean. I would like to ideally ingots and ores. Make this a building block chest out of materials that I would use to potentially build with. Make this a potion chest. Make this a potion ingredients chest. Keep the bombs on me so that the demolitionist can potentially spawn. And keep this chest as kind of a random dump. Deposit all. So I can just kind of keep things out of the way, including my money, so it doesn't get lost. Right, wait. Where's my money? Did I put my money in here? Do I have no money? Oh, no, I put my money in here. Okay, that works for me. I just knew I didn't want it on me. So this time we found the ice gates in the ice biome. So I think we might head to the left and try and make it past that nasty crimson area, because if we can... Or do I want to head to the jungle? The jungle's dangerous, but if I can start exploring... You know, I think I will. I think I'll head towards the jungle this time. Because I've got a better weapon. I've got a ranged weapon, albeit not that good of one. I can keep harvesting seeds for it along the way. And increase my strength overall, I suppose. You go down here. I didn't actually mean to eat that, but that's okay. Keep on trucking. I'm so painfully slow right now, which hurts my soul a little bit. Eventually I'll find something to increase my speed, which is another incentivization for going to the jungle. Although with this storm going on, we might not actually survive our way to the jungle because the enemies hit really freaking hard. Case in point. Okay, so we can't go that way right now, on account of death. Maybe I'll head down into the mines, then. I have my rope. And while this doesn't make for the most entertaining of episodes, we can explore any cave points we find. And see about... finding some loot. Whoop, that's not actually what I meant to be using, but that's okay. Switch to our sword. There's some gems here I didn't notice last time. Put the torch back. Whoop! Ow! Pay attention to your rope. Less than 5 minutes into the episode and I've already died twice. Good thing I'm not playing hardcore or my file would have been deleted so many times over by now. I'm a decent Terraria player, not a great Terraria player. About going back down here, recovering our no damage there. Okay. Do we have glow sticks? We do. Okay. Let's go explore this way. I think this episode will be mostly me exploring through the mines, my potential caves, and trying to harvest enough ore to make half decent armor. Not mean to place those. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a treasure house or something interesting along those lines. Just a little bit of lead down there. I must admit, the early game of this will be a little bit boring, so anyone turning in early, just bear with me, watch through. We might learn some tips and tricks about how to do things. Will it be the most exciting thing on Earth? I have to be honest and say no. But I'm all about transparency at least for recording content. Head downwards to here. I think I'll continue down and try and continue our elevator and hope that I run into a cave like this one that I can do a little exploring in. Ooh, hey! Ask for a gold house, get a gold house. Well, a loot house, I should say. The house isn't made of gold, as awesome as that would be. What do we get? Magic boomerang. Actually, a decent damage item. 13, 11, and it doubles as both ranged and melee. So I might add that to my bar. Put this down here. Is there any furniture of use down here? Sometimes you'll find an anvil or other such nifty, useful things just hanging out in these areas, so it's nice to check for them. I think for now I'm going to keep going down, and if I will do a jump cut, and if anything interesting pops up, I will continue the recording. Be right back. What is up, guys? We are back because I stumbled across this unique biome. It's known as the marble biome, I think is its official designation. But I think it's a really cool, pretty looking underground biome. Ooh, and I found a big old hunk of gold, so that's a plus. If I can get a gold pickaxe, and I'll be able to mine meteorite, which is one of our progression ores that allow us to... Oh, I want to put it underneath me. Which is one of our progression ores. If we can get enough gold ore to make a gold pickaxe, then I can head into the Crimson biome and try and break stuff in there that'll trigger a meteorite falling. And then harvesting that meteorite will result in us getting better armor and some unique... Oh, right, I don't have to worry about falling through this ice because I have the ice skates on, which prevents that. I was confused as to why I wasn't falling through the ice, but that would be why. Actually, to make this a little bit faster, let's make a sticky bomb. Oh, there's actually already a detonator up there. Will it cascade explode if I blow it up? I wonder. With detonators, you want to make sure you're as far away from the explosion source as you can be, and still touch the detonator. So I'm just going to move over here, and then boom! Blows all that up, harvest the ore for us, and continue on. Thankfully, we got a decent weapon for defending ourselves now. The range capability and glowing capability of the magic boomerang is actually pretty nice. We've reached the end of that biome, but back in the earlier area that I was in, there was a decent-sized cave area for us to check out. I think I'll go do that. With this much gold, I think we might end up with enough to make a gold pickaxe. I'm going to explore in this cave with you guys for a little bit, and then if we don't find anything interesting, I think we'll head home and see about making a gold pickaxe. Because if we can make one, then we can increase our content and head into the Crimson, which will be admittedly terrifying because it's the Crimson and things there hit real hard and we have very, very little for armor. But if we can sneak our way into getting some meteorite, we can increase our armor a whole bunch and also get a unique meteorite-themed weapon. Well, meteorite created weapon, I should say. Not meteorite-themed. But it is interesting, so there's that. Head into this other part of the cave, and any gold ore I see I should pick up, because the gold tier is kind of like your next progression tier. And I think with Terraria there's a little bit of randomization, so you'll either find, I think it's gold or platinum in your world, and depending on which is the one you need. I'm going to go ahead and speed mine this with a bomb. I love having gel in my ammo slot because it means I can always make stuff like sticky bombs, which just, ouch, saves us time and energy. Ouch. No dying, no dying, no dying. Thanks. Oh, right. I forgot those guys go real far when you hit them. They're like little puff balls. They hit pretty hard, though, for being such a small little squishy thing. I don't know of any unique loot that they happen to drop, but that might just be because I haven't killed enough of them. Got a little ice bat waiting for us to ruin our day, on both sides for that matter. Sure, now you spawn. Hoplites are a unique enemy, only spawns in those marble biomes. And when you kill them, they have a chance of dropping a javelin, which is actually a decently powerful throwing weapon, but it's consumable. So, like, he'll drop 20 of them, and once we use that one, it's gone forever. So, like, decently useful, just note the lack of reusability for it. Ouch. I've got a flock? What is a group of bats called? Is it called a flock? I assume bats are weird and have a unique naming scheme for their quote-unquote grouping. Ooh, Bone Merchant. Bone Merchant can sell some really cool loot. Although I doubt we'll be able to afford it. 5 gold. No, we don't have enough for it. Yeah, we don't even have enough to pretend like we can. Oh, we got a chain knife. What is that? I'll sell it. Though, it is a ranged weapon. I'm a sucker for anything that allows me to hit at a distance. It's not a great deal of range on it, but it is some range. Ooh, there's a whole lot of cave to explore. Okay, let's head back up this way for a little bit. Because I feel like there might be something in this area. Let's see if I'm right. I think I'll keep my chain knife as my main weapon for the time being. And something to keep an eye out for is you'll notice these little discolored specks. Those are actually gems, and if you collect, I think it's 15 gems, you can make a grappling hook, which will open up your world and allow you to grapple around and prevent fall damage, and it's just generally really useful to have. Silver ore in a pretty big grouping. Let's go ahead and do a nice little bombing run of that silver. So if we can get some silver armor before we head into that crimson biome, that would be ideal. Whoop, no. Throw that down there. It's a fairly big little cluster of it, too. It's a fairly big little. Language has so many weird little quirks like that. Describing something as a big little something is certainly unique. Sticky bomb. The demolitionist spawns, so we don't have to be precious with our bombs. All the NPCs have, like, unique spawn conditions. The demolitionist will only spawn if you have A, a house available for him, and then B, some kind of explosive in your inventory. So that means grenades or... Ooh, there's a minecart rail. These rails are pretty cool. And they usually lead to somewhere of interest. Ooh. Well, A. Ouch. Stupid freaking dart trap. I always harvest any dart traps I come across because they sell for a pretty good price early game, so they can get you a nice little bonus. But we found a life crystal, which permanently increases our health by 20. Maximum health before hard mode, if I remember right, is 400. And then once you enter hard mode and jump through a couple of checkpoints, you can get your health up to 500. Stay away. Chain knife's pretty nice because it's got a quick return, not quite so delayed like the magical boomerang Enchanted boomerang? I don't remember what it's called. Anyways, we'll cruise along this rail and try and keep an eye out for anything of interest, like this. Ow! Go away. I can't see. Go away. Having to constantly put down a light source is a bit of a challenge to get used to, I suppose I'll phrase it. Get away. Go. Get back. I want to check out this chest and pray for good loot. Okay. Let's check out what's in here. More ice skates, which really isn't very interesting. But we did pick up this ice machine, which allows me to craft unique ice-based stuff. So, like, I can make an ice table and an ice chair and other such frigid supplies using it. So that's nifty. Continue along this rail. Keep an eye out for any gold along the edges. Or anything particular. Hey, there's gold right there. Build ourselves up a little pathway. After we set down some lights we're not snuck up on. And once again, I think I will use a little bit of blast mining to accelerate the process once I open it up to a safe distance. Boop. Ooh, I feel a little close. I probably would have been fine. And bombs are relatively cheap once you have the demolitionists spawned in, so I tend to be a little liberal with them once I get him to spawn, because then they stop being so precious and just become another resource to use. Ooh, a little more gold. Case in point. It'll save me time and energy, so I'll probably blow this up too. Well, no, it's small enough. I'll just mine it. But with this much gold ore, we definitely will be able to make our pickaxe. We'll be able to do progress. And then we might also be able to make some gear, which would be ideal. Gold tier weapons and armor are decently powerful. Is that gold down there? It might be. That's the other part about this game, is some ores are obvious in color, and some of them kind of mute. Nah, I'm pretty sure that's gold. Yeah, I found some more gold. Although slightly more precarious to obtain due to its ledge positioning. We'll just be smart about it. You kind of absorb things from a few blocks away from you, so you can kind of get a little bit of cheeky reach with it. Might as well collect up lead ore. It's useful for some potions. And then back on the rail. Keep an eye out for useful stuff. Ooh, that looks like a big cell of gold. We just might end up getting enough gold to make a full set of gold armor on top of our gold gear. Which would be fantastic. Now, I could just throw the bomb normally, but I like the assurances of a sticky bomb to put it exactly where I want it and knowing it'll stay. Otherwise, bombs roll and can roll away from where you want. They can roll too close to you. I just play it safe and use sticky bombs most of the time. Blue jellyfish, I'll put you down really quick to get glow sticks. Check and see if there's anything of interest up here. Doesn't look like it. Continue through this little water path. Slow down, see if there's anything down there. Does not appear to be. Just a bat making my life hard. I'll go farther this time. Ooh, look, there's a treasure house. I do love finding me some treasure houses. You guys stay away from me. That is one of the nice things about these guys, is because they take such brutal knockback, you can really keep them locked in a corner. And looks like there's a piano, which pianos are nifty. Not particularly useful, but they are nifty. Go away, worm. And we've got, ooh, Cloud in a Bottle, one of my favorite items. Cloud in a Bottle has the unique ability of allowing you to double jump. So once you obtain one, you can double jump. Well, obtain and equip. Gotta remember to equip things. I've had that happen where I thought I had equipped it and I jumped off a ledge, and if you double jump right before you hit the ground, it'll negate your fall damage. Well, I jumped and forgot that I hadn't equipped it yet. So I just hit the ground and turned into paste. I might get hurt. Nope. Convenient. I was kind of worried I was a little too close to that bomb. Quick mine some gold. And I think at this point, I could keep exploring, but I feel like making some progression is more useful. So I'm going to head back to the house and grab some wood. I guess I have, well, I'm going to grab more wood because I have some on me, but you need wood to do a lot of the recipes. So we will make a bunch of gold. 58. So first things first, we want a gold pickaxe because it can mine meteorite. We'll sell that silver one. And then 5 defense for the gold chainmail, which 1, 2, 3, 4 is more than my set combined. So even if I don't get a full set of gold, I'm going to go ahead and get that because it'll functionally double my, well, it increased. Gold crown, vanity item. Do I have enough to make any other gold gear? No. So I will go ahead and put away my ingots and ores and gemstones. Anything else? I don't think so. We have gold bars in 2 separate places. Okay. While we're in that chest. So a thing you can do is you can open up a chest and access your crafting area still. So I'm going to be in this chest looking to see what all I can make. I will make more silver bars. And more copper bars. I'm going to leave the lead in its raw form because it's more useful in that form for my purposes. And I think I will go ahead and make a silver helmet to replace our cactus one. We'll probably just sell the cactus one. So we will sell this and this and this. And we will sell these ice skates because they're not useful to us now. So we already have a pair. This can be used to summon a boss. This I want to sell. This I'm just going to sell because I don't care about the ice equipment. That I'm going to sell. That I'll hold on to. Okay, there we go. A little bit of inventory organization. Do I have enough to make any kind of pants? Copper pants are 1. Maybe I'll make enough lead bars to make pants. See if this is enough. Lead pants. No? Make another one. How many do I need? 15 or 25? I don't see lead armor anywhere yet. Make a few more. There we go. Lead pants. Better than what I have on, so I'll go ahead and make them. Now our armor is up to 11. It was only at like 6 before, I think. So, functionally doubled. We have a little more health now. We might be able to survive in the crimson biome a little better. Quick stack and get rid of all my excess inventory. And talk to the merchant. And sell all the stuff that I'm never going to use. And I think I will purchase a piggy bank from him. Now piggy banks are cool because you can set them down and put your money in it, and then you can use that money anywhere. You don't have to be holding on to it, which is smart for obvious reasons. And I also tend to keep ammo I'm not using in here, so you'll see me stack up arrows and flares and all kinds of stuff like that in here. So I will make this the potion ingredients chest, so anything that I can use to craft potions I'll put in there. I think I'll make that my boss spawner chest for anything that can summon bosses. Oh, I forgot to sell this silver broadsword. Did I want to sell it? Yeah, probably, because this knife is equivalent damage. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and sell it. Shop. Sell sword. Keep these things. When you mark them like this, they can't be accidentally sold. So like shift clicking would normally sell, but they won't because you have them starred. And you can just do that with pressing Alt and clicking on the item. Marble block. I'll go ahead and throw in here. Put away my money, quick stack, and then we will grab our bombs. I think I'll buy a few more from the demolitionist. And we will make our way into the crimson biome. Buy some dynamite too. Turn the dynamite into sticky dynamite and the bombs. Oh crap. Don't blow up your housing. Oh god, freaking. Well, I will be right back, guys, while I fix my house. Okay, guys, we're back after that unfortunate little mishap. As you can see, dynamite explodes real big, so be careful when dealing with it. Okay, sticky dynamite in my inventory instead of running rampant, blowing up my freaking house. So now we are going to head bravely or idiotically, not sure which, to the crimson and try and activate one of the resources. We got sluggish, so we have a slow gold pickaxe. But activate one of the resources that will lead towards progression. Now, it will be terrifying, and I might die in my attempt, but I will do my best not to. We have better armor. We have better weapons, both ranged and... technically not. This knife is technically not ranged. It's got small range. We can throw at enemies from far away. We can shoot at enemies. We can set them on fire with our wand of sparking. But as you can see, the knife does decent damage for where we're at in the game. It's only 11, but 11 is respectable. One of the biggest boons that we have now, though, is our ability to double jump. It helps with traversal, helps avoid damage, because I can jump off of this cliff and hit it right before I hit the ground. And your double jump puff up will never hurt you in terms of distance. So I can jump from pretty high up, like, oh, I double jumped there. So if you jump off and hit it right before you hit the ground, you're perfectly safe. You won't take damage. Now, if you mess up the timing, that's on you. But the function itself is there. It negates all your fall speed and fall damage. Which I personally love. And with our increased mobility, we might be able to get through the crimson biome once we attempt that. Because I kept getting stuck and overrun by enemies, because A, I didn't have the damage, and B, I didn't have the survivability. But now we have increased health, increased armor, and just, you know, an overall more positive outlook on our abilities of survival. So thankfully, I mean, it takes a little while to get over to that crimson biome. There we go. We're in it now. And if you'll notice, slowly over time, this will encroach and spread this way and take over your world. Later on, you'll get an item that'll help you undo that damage. See, we can actually keep him at bay, and then when he backs off, we can be like, haha, you tried to run? I shoot a seed at you. But we are headed into the maw of one of these structures. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. I wish this had slightly more knockback, but for how quick I can stab, I'll suffice it. So as long as they're close, I can really like just throw it into them over and over. So we're heading into here now, which is terrifying, but something that I need to do. See, these guys, I can actually keep them at bay now because I can fire real quick. And we're going to light up our whole way down because I don't like this area. Now what we're looking for is we can't actually mine these blocks because they are too powerful for our current gear. You need, I think it's the next stage above meteorite to freely mine those things. But what these can be destroyed by is explosions, which is why I got those bombs. Now what we're doing in here is we're trying to blow up 2 of these hearts. If you blow up 3, you'll spawn the boss, which I don't really want to deal with right now. I'm not equipped for it, so I'm going to blow that up. I will try to blow that up. Got an enemy sneaking up from behind us. And you'll see that a horrible chill goes down your spine. That's part of the boss spawn. And we got the Undertaker, which is a gun. Thank goodness. An actual gun instead of a stinking freaking blowgun. Now there is a trick. If I wait until nighttime to blow up one of those, a meteorite will spawn immediately. But that's waiting until night. I really don't want to just stand around and wait, especially because I would be waiting in here or near here and dealing with all these enemies. Which I suppose I could grind a little bit. I'll waste a little bit of time, actually. I'll kill some enemies. As long as I'm not getting too low on health, I will keep sticking around. But this Undertaker is just a good, decently powerful pistol. It's just a straight up gun. In a world of swords and chain knives and stuff, this is just a gun. And a pretty decent one. It's got increased speed and velocity, so it's a little bit better than average. See how far that goes. Ooh! I'm glad I stuck around and kind of explored, because we found another life crystal. Normally you don't see those inside of these structures. But boom jams, and now our health is at 140. I guess, what is going on with this? These are just exposed. I don't think I've ever seen one look like this. This is kind of weird. Switch to our chain knife so we're not burning ammo. Another NPC that can spawn is the arms dealer, and he deals in arms. So, ooh, another... This has been a very fruitful little adventure. I won't feel bad ending the episode after I blow up the last one of those. So I wish I could tell what time it was. There's an item you can get that shows you what time it is. The pocket watch, I think is what it's called. But it'll show you your time, so that's something to think about and consider. But I don't like standing around waiting, so I'm just going to go ahead and blow this other one up. And see what we get. When you blow these up, you get an item out of it. And there's like 3 different ones you can potentially get. One of them is the Undertaker that we achieved. One of them is the Rotted Fork, which is a spear type weapon. Unfortunately, we got the damage version, which has reduced damage. I mean, it's just technically a worse... Ow! Stinking worms. But I think I will head back home and end the episode there. Because we've obtained some armor, we hit up some checkpoints, made some progression, and I just feel like maybe I will need to expand my base a little bit, because I only have enough space for 2 more NPCs. And hopefully we'll get the arms dealer here shortly. And then potentially another one soon. Not entirely sure. I'll quick stack that, put away the seeds, sell this stinky blowgun because I don't like it. I'm going to sell this magic weapon because I'm not going to use it. I'm going to sell the boomerang because I'm also not going to use it anymore because I have the gun. Rearrange my inventory a little bit. I'm probably not going to use that spear because it doesn't have quite the range I need. And then put away my money. put away the rest of my stuff. The deathweed, vicious mushroom. Deathweed is from corrupted worlds. Potions, put that there, that there. Keep that on me. Sell those because I don't use shurikens. Some people do. I don't really like them. And crimstone block I'm probably never going to actually use, but I'll store it for now because I don't know if it has a use later on. I don't remember. And this, I think, is where we'll end the episode. Thanks so much, guys, for watching, and have a good one.